Yeah, MOT coming up on Monday, and this bike used to have a god awful number plate around the back. It comes around on a bit of a swinging arm, and it looks crap. So it was this contraption, which basically come around the back like that, covered the back wheel, couldn't see the tyre. You know, I tell you what as well, I could probably do curls. It's that heavy. It's about the right weight for me as well. But no, seriously, look at that lump of nonsense. So yeah, I took that off ages ago now, and I made a little tail tidy. I did a little video on that, on how to attach it into the lights up there. And yeah, basically I cut the wire to the rear light, number plate light, just because I was in a rush and I couldn't be bothered to do it, and it required lots and lots of sort of tidying up with the wire. No, it was that's part of it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so that's the light, and that used to go inside that, which then went on the back of that. And yeah, so I don't know, like this morning, because I was actually booked in for an MOT this morning, and I thought, shit, I'm not sure whether, because I know you didn't used to have a light on the rear number plate. So check the guides and all that nonsense, and yeah, it appears you do. So this morning, because I was in a rush, I thought, oh, I'll just make something from this, you know, and that can sort of fit up behind, and then this plate will be on the same angle. But then I looked at this and it's shit. It looks crap. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. So what this video is on is, I've got here, what is that? That's an R&G number plate light. And actually, because I need to rewire, because if you look in, let's try and get this camera steady. Here is the wire. I did have it tucked down in there, but that's the wire that I cut, because that's my number plate light. And obviously now we need to get this fixed on the plate, drill through the plate, fix it up there nice and tidy, do some wiring somewhere to bring the wires up here, and that's it. So this morning the job is, well, this afternoon, got some wire, got one of these cheap Draper terminal assortment boxes, which normally are quite handy. I'll give them a go. Got some insulation tape, and I got the light and some drills that are on sale, because I've got loads of drills that keep breaking. Do you know why they keep breaking? Because I keep buying Rolson. No, I'm only kidding. Those are about, I think I just walked past that in the shop and it was like £3 in the sale. And only reason I bought it is because it's an awful make. They're shit. But I didn't know if I had a small enough drill for that. So anyway, as it happens, I've had a look, and I've got some drills in there anyway. But we'll use them. We'll see how we get on with them. They're not even 4 metal, I think. They're just oh yes, they are high speed steel. But this is galvanized plate, and you're probably looking at this thinking, well, that's a shit job. Yes, it is, because I made it all lovely, spent ages on it, getting the angle right, sort of like, if you can see that, making sure that it fixed using the same screws as the light. And then in a rush, because I wanted to get out on my bike in the summer, it's galvanized plate, and I just used some cheap spray paint that I had in the shed. And guess what? It didn't adhere. No shit, Sherlock. So anyway, we've got some Hammerite, so I'll give that a coat, sort that out, and then we'll crack on with the video. And those of you that are asking about the project bike, yeah, that's where it is. Swinging arm, tank, carbs, yeah. So I will get round to that. It is due to be done. Got a few things left to do, but and I think over here somewhere in the corner I've got an engine. Don't use them. Skateboards. I'm 42 and I thought, do you know what, I used to be able to skateboard, I'm going to give it another go. Absolute death trap.
I'm bleeding out my fucking balls, dude!
Put my board up. So that's rocking and raring to go. And then, yeah. But there we are. Little video. Just to sort out this light so I can get it MOT'd on Monday and go out for a spin.
Whatever road I'm taking, whatever dream I'm chasing, I wanna be with you. It don't matter how high, as long as you're by my side, I wanna be with you. There's so much more this life has in store. Yeah, I wanna go with you. Wherever you go, wherever you go. It don't matter what the distance, it doesn't make a difference, you know. Oh, 'cause I wanna go wherever you go. Take me to the highest mountain, take me to the lowest valley. I wanna be with you. 'Cause there's something about when I'm with you that I don't wanna lose, I don't wanna lose. There's so much more this life has in store. Yeah, I wanna go with you. Wherever you go, wherever you go. Oh, it don't matter what the distance, it doesn't make a difference, you know. Oh, 'cause I wanna go wherever you go. Wherever this life takes me, the one thing that's unchanging.
Not bad for an amateur. Plate will sit nice underneath there. Pull that back. We'll sort out all the wiring because it's got to go down below as I showed you before, but I just need to give this a lick of paint. I need to take all this old paint off and then, yeah. Could leave it galvanised, but it just looks a bit crap. I want it to look smart. I don't know why, but I'm not even that keen on this bike. Right, get painting. Right, so let's have a look where to reroute this wire to. Where's going to be the easiest place? I feel like it'd be better if it came rather than going up through there, which I don't mind so much, to be fair. Yeah, it could go up there, but then it looks a bit unsightly, doesn't it? A wire going up there. I've got to go back. I've got to go back to come forward, but the light isn't great in this garage. That is the only thing I do need to do, is sort the lights out. So let's get this. Let's take this further back. What I'm thinking is, rather than going up there, which, you know, you'll see the wire coming up and then behind there. I don't want to see it there. So we will detach it from there, take it back, and can we get the light? Can we get the light? No. Anyway, from here, we'll take it back and we'll go up and we'll come into that loom there, and then basically follow that up into here, and then we'll come through here, and then that'll be part 2. But for now, let's just find it and reroute it up there.
Bring the band in. Woo! Well, alright. Yeah, they want me to fit in, but I can't. I'm too different with it. Too advanced to think. You know my intuition. I got bars and ink, but never in a prison. Too far gone, never gonna sit and listen. This is optimism mixed with the best. You get it? What you're seeing is a beast in the flesh. I'm vetted up. I don't need to try to speak for the rest. Always keep it abrupt. They wanna keep it a mess, you know. This is what you get when you're sitting as a vet. But everybody know that you're a threat. With the rest, let's go. We won't fit in our box. We don't quit, we won't stop. Ride us all to the top. We won't fit in your, we won't fit in your, we won't fit in your box. No, we don't quit, we won't stop. No, ride us all to the top. Whoa. We won't fit in your box. No.
So you've got your brown and you've got your green. So obviously brown there is your live, and on my light I've got a red and a black. Red will go to brown, black will go to green. So let's put the light there so you can see it. Red to brown, and then green to black. What's going to be difficult is finding a way out, because, you know, to get from there into there, it's going to be tough. Yeah, so I'm going to have a look off camera once I find somewhere to go, somewhere to route it. I'll let you know. So I've decided the best place for the wires to go is underneath the tail light, and there's a little tiny hole under there as well. So if I slacken this off, I'll be able to get the wires just literally 10 mil across from the plate into there. So I can tape them up first before I do that. And then we'll go through there, and then we'll go all the way along, and we'll find a point to match up. But yeah. We'll just take this off, we'll just slacken this a little bit. It moves a little bit already, but I just need a little bit more movement, so I'll just slacken it off and then we'll get the wires through. But it looks like that is the place to go. So this one, so you've got the two M1s, which you need to undo to remove this, just to slacken this off a bit. But this one you don't need to. This one's actually the mechanism, the lock. So leave that one, which is the 1, 2, 3rd one in. Leave that one tight. If you have got one of these lying around, these are pretty cool. They're only cheap to buy as well, but R&G being the people that they are, they supply you. So No problem. I'll take these ends now and fit them onto the bike. Obviously I need to connect a bit more wire first before I do that. But yeah, they're supplied in the pack with RNG. So I'm just going to use a bit of this wire just to extend what's already there, and then obviously I'll leave a bit of a coil there just wrapped up ready. And this actually is just some basic speaker cable. Again, I don't even know what that was, like £3 from Screwfix.
Take me along with you and drive away. Take me along with you and drive away.
Just up here, and then because there is naturally a tiny little gap here between the bottom of this light and this, I'm actually gonna, because I've taped the wires, let's focus down there, I'm actually going to put it there, and then obviously down there. So it's the quickest way without having to drill anything, because I don't want to drill holes in anywhere here, so we'll just put it up there and we'll sort it out all internally now. Now you can call this anal if you want, but do you know what, I'm a bit OCD around the house as well, which is a nightmare for other people, to be honest. Yeah, you know what I forgot to do, don't you? I forgot to put these on, didn't I, before I put the wires in there. So there you go, lesson learned. What a knob. Right, the wiring is done, just so you know where we come from. So the old unit went across the back. There was a wire that came, for anybody that does own this bike, there's a wire that basically comes along here and around. Cut it off. Behind here there's a little clip. Take the wire through that clip or out of that clip. Take it out of that clip, which is just behind this piece. So it just comes out easy enough, just pull it through, or like I did, I actually just snipped that, so I'll pull that out as well. And then the wire then has gone up and across here, behind here with these wires. So I'll actually put a little cable tie on that as well. And then it's come up through here, along there, underneath everything there basically, and out there, all nice and neat, straight to the tail, and it goes underneath the light there. And that's fine because there's an equal gap all the way around that light, so that's nice. So from the side profile, all you've got, if you can see, is just that tiny black wire. So I'm quite happy with that. Tidy job, no loose wires now, and we've got a light. So yeah, there we go, guys. Anyway, I better get that off and paint it and put the larger number plate on, because that one won't pass either apparently. And that's it from ShedTorque and the Jizz Machine. See you on the next one, guys. And don't forget, pack your sunglasses.